WMUR News 9 tonight.
An explosive device fails on board this airliner headed from Amsterdam to Detroit. We're following the breaking news.
A winter weather advisory has been posted for southern New Hampshire through tomorrow morning for some very light snow and ice, but then those conditions will move further north during the day tomorrow afternoon.
A cold Christmas for one couple in Stratham. The concerned customers on their trouble staying warm even after paying for oil. Free holiday meals for those in need in the Queen City, the people behind this meaningful tradition. The Pope holds Mass, a special Mass at the Vatican. The scary incident he was faced with just hours earlier. Plus, toys delivered. Which local band recently in the national spotlight gathered these gifts?
News 9 begins right now with breaking news.
One White House official calls it an attempted act of terrorism after a Nigerian national tried to set off an explosive device on an airliner today. The flight was headed from Amsterdam to Detroit, Michigan. The man has been identified as a 23-year-old. As ABC's Chuck Silverstein reports, the man claims he was directed by al-Qaeda to set off a small explosive device in the skies above the U.S. on this Christmas Day.
Flight 253, operated by Delta Airlines, sat on the tarmac at Detroit Metropolitan Airport, surrounded by emergency vehicles. According to the FAA, the pilots declared an in-flight emergency after a fire indicator light went on following a small explosion in the passenger cabin.
We heard a loud pop, then a bit of a smoke, and then some flames, then yelling and screaming.
The plane landed safely in Detroit, where authorities learned one of the passengers had taped explosive powder to his leg, then used a syringe of chemicals to mix with the powder to cause the explosion.
There was one guy who sat on the other side, on the right side of the wing, because this was on the left side of the wing. He jumped over all the other people and he took care of it.
The passenger, a Nigerian national, was taken into custody, says a federal situational awareness bulletin, and is being questioned and treated for burns. 2 other passengers were injured. The bulletin also states the subject is claiming to have extremist affiliations and that the device was acquired in Yemen. The incident is similar to the attempt by Richard Reed 8 years ago this month to blow up an American Airlines flight from Paris to Miami by putting explosives in his shoes. Reed is now serving a life sentence after being convicted by a British court on 3 counts of terrorism. Federal authorities tell ABC News there's no confirmation that al-Qaeda is involved or whether the explosives could have actually brought the plane down. Chuck Silverstein, ABC News.
Meanwhile, President Obama has been briefed on the terror attempt in Hawaii, where he is vacationing with his family. The Department of Homeland Security apparently now increasing some security at airports in the wake of the incident during this very busy travel time of the year. Stay with News 9 for continuing coverage of this breaking news. We will have the latest for you tomorrow on News 9 this morning between 7 and 9 a.m. You can also find the latest online at WMUR.com. Well, turning now to the weather this Christmas night, a wintry mix is headed toward the Granite State for the weekend. And this will not be the first one we've seen this month. Take a look at the calendar. Before all is said and done, we have seen stormy weather during 3 weekends in December. Meteorologist Bill Guile is tracking this latest system.
All right, Tom. Now, this is not a big one right now. What is going to be coming for us for later tomorrow